All right, all right, all right. It's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. I know I said yesterday that we might, get down into some stuff with like other games, but man, I just want to chill and play Balatro. It's my comfort game. It's just what I do to kind of blow off steam. And I reminded myself that like the whole point of this is me playing games I want to play, right? So I want to play Balatro, so we're gonna. Like I said, as we continue to grind through the challenges and stuff, we're definitely going to do at least one gold stake run every time. Worst case scenario, it doesn't pan out. Best case scenario, we get some dudes done. Actually, that is the makings of a pretty decent flush. I think that'll do it. Let's do that. No point in fishing harder than we have to. There we go. But yeah, it's been a weird week. It was a hard day at work. I'm just real head empty. Hey, look, a thing we have done. Maybe, hard maybe. Those are both pretty bad. I mean, either way, they go away. So like, screw it, ice cream. And then you know what? Yeah, we are gonna pick this up. It's probably going to kill us, but I mean, that might just win it because of ice cream. Yeah. All right. Well, at least we earned the $3 we lost, so we're where we were going to be. That just seems like a terrible idea. Yep. Throw it back. Let's see, that's pretty close to a flush. That's pretty close to a flush. Thank you. Okay. Like I said, it's annoying because we're not making a whole bunch of money, but because we're winning in one hand, at least the rental's paying for itself. Yep, that's not useful. Just push on. All right, and then I guess we're clubbing it right now. We're in the club. Don't ever. Like, ooh, you're never going to catch me in the club. Woof. Yeah. 85 chips now. I mean, I guess if we're playing flushes, this isn't a terrible way to make money. It's limited in the fact that we now are kind of beholden to play diamonds, but I guess this is more diamonds, so screw it. All right, let's try to play a flush of diamonds, I guess. Woo. Well, they're the 9s we made, so that's something. Okay. Do we try to greed this a little bit? I think we do. Make $3 extra. We'll lose a little bit of chips, but whatever. I mean, that was net positive, and now this won't, at least we'll stay above the interest cap. Okay, cool. Hey, money's money. I mean, with this is very good. And it does kind of solve our this problem. Sure. That does make me wish we had taken the swashbuckler we had earlier, but it's fine. It'll come back around. It's a common. So this is where it starts to suck a little bit, because we kind of need discards to craft. And of course, we're not getting those. You know what? Just because, well, I guess that's either way. I mean, we have to do that, so we'll do that. Yep. Dude, we are not doing so hot. Like I said, this may burn down very quickly, and that's fine. Well, I guess a 4 of a kind and 9s might get us there. Throw that out there with the chat and try to make a little extra money. Okay. Okay. We just need to keep track on this, because it's gonna die, but at least it's worth slightly more, so we want to sell it before it goes away. Yeah, both of those are not great. What have we played the most of at this point? I mean, flushes are still it. I mean, it's only 5 molt, but that's probably better than 55 chips. So we'll sell it later, but it's good for right now. Okay. Let's see if we can find a reasonable number of diamonds. There we go. Let's play that, make some money. Hope that pans out for us. Okay. Whatever. Let's do this. Try to get another flush of diamonds to really make some money. Of course not. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Another 2 pair. 2 pairs catching up annoyingly quickly. All right. Yeah, I mean, at least we were at 11 bucks. That'll be all right. No. This does make... How long do we have this for? Yeah. I mean, if we're going for flushes, that's at least a synergistic joker. And it makes our flushes a lot easier to build. There we go. You know what? It's fine. It's going to take us 2 flushes anyway, so we might as well make some money off of it. Especially because we've only got 1 more hand with this after the fact. So let's do that a bunch. Like I said, just having a bunch of econ early is actually really strong. There we go. Okay, so now we're above the interest cap finally. We don't want to do either of those. Let's see, we only have... But this is our last round with Rough Gym. And this goes away too pretty soon. So we do need to start looking for better alternatives. Let's do that. Lovers is pretty good, and Hermit is fantastic. I don't want to buy this yet because we're looking for jokers. Sure, man. No. Sure, man. That's good with Chad, but like we're about to lose Chad, so that is gonna be unfortunate. Because I can lovers that, and then so if we find a king, let's see. All I need is a king in the right colors. Let me be very clear about that. Well, all right. Didn't pan out exactly how we wanted it, but that's fine. Let's do that. Earn the money and figure it out from here. There's our king. Because of course. Yeah. I guess that's probably as good as it's going to get right now. Make a little extra money. Yeah, that's going to be the issue. 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course. Yeah, this is going to be rough. Oh, there's a 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess the 9 is better. Yeah, because it kind of doesn't matter. This has to win it for us or else we're boned, and I don't think it will, so. Well, that was rough, but had to be done. All right. Jump into the challenges, because like I said, we will do 1 gold stake run. I'm not going to sit here and make y'all watch me fail gold stake runs. But in the meantime, whoa, whoopsie. Didn't mean for that to pull up that way. Click over here, make sure we're all good. Alrighty. Well, like I said, now we're getting into some interesting stuff with these. Like, this is probably the last one I'm expecting to, like, not take multiple tries. And again, this might take us multiple tries just because this isn't going to be like super easy per se. It's not free. Nope. There we go. Okay, at least we'll get through this in one. We'll earn a whole $2. One of the better full houses, at least. Catch out for $5. Well, at least that's some planets to think about. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just go for high card if this is going to be like our flat mult. And then we need a chip joker. I prefer to have scaling flat mult, but for right now, it's fine. Sure. Okay. Apparently we needed to level up pair. Another classic pair build. There's $5. I mean, we did say we needed chips. But we need to be feeding this, so. Okay. Sure. There we go. That'll do it. Okay, now we're actually somewhat in the money. I think we're okay to just push on because let's see, let's pitch these. There we go. There we go. And there's 2 pairs, so we'll get the chips and the 20 mult. So you said the spirit's there. It's happening. It's just doing it. Well, like I said, leveling up pair is not a bad idea. And 3 of a kind is always sort of welcome. Getting this fed is good. Shit. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Not as good, but good enough. We'll take good enough. Good enough is fine. Ooh, neither of those are great. Was that big blind? Yeah. How important is crystal ball to me? Not very. So I think we'll just move along. So let's prove a point. Yeah. Okay. So it is just smarter to just play the 2 pair. Because like I said, the further we get along with Rocket, the better. Sure. And then we do want that voucher just because it makes stuff easier for us in the long run. I think I'm going to crack this first. Yeah, because money. Yeah, because money. Like I said, more discards is always good. And then I feel like 3 of a kind isn't impossible, especially as we start to deck fix. I mean, Uranus is good for right now just because of Clever Joker, but it's not. Clever Joker's probably not riding with us the whole way, right? Let's pitch these. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of best case scenario. All right. All right. I see you. We need to start juicing our boy as hard as we can. Like that. This is a really good shot for that. Okay. Yep. Put another one into 2 pair because we just did 1 for 3 of a kind. And then, Jesus. Okay. I mean, 2 pair feels more likely than 3 of a kind, and we have more synergy with 2 pair right now. Showman. I hardly knew him. Yeah, as we eventually siphon down. Yeah, having him already at ×2 is pretty good. Pitch. Sure. I was about to say a 2 pair is better than a full house at this point, right? So, yeah. Cool. What we need is some blue seals, because blue seals will really kick us into high gear. Also $20. I'm never mad about $20. If you walked up to me on the street and gave me $20, I would be like, hey, that was pretty cool. It hasn't happened yet, but it might one day. You know, you remain hopeful for things like that. There we go. Scoobity boop. Skibbity dee, scubbity wah. Now that's an idea. Because if I do this, then I don't care about anything else. We just focus on leveling up the hands that we have. And because these are both permanent, this would get out of hand very quickly. You know what? I think it's funny, so we're going to do it. How about that? There we go. I actually didn't need to sell all of those for that, but whatever. Cool. Okay, so I may have killed us. I believe the term hubris comes to mind. Ooh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, I'm a genius. Well, if I hadn't been an idiot, we would have been fine, but I love madness. So, how poetic for it to have been our death. All right, one more time. Let's keep rolling. Yeah, womp womp indeed, dear. Womp womp indeed. Well, I mean, just being dealt a full house that gets you through the first hand seems good. There we go. This could be really good or really bad. Interesting. There's another full house. Because this is a second copy of Constellation. We've got it. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, once again, this is either a great idea or a terrible idea. We really need some strength. Because like I said, this is either a great idea or a terrible idea. Okay. Because we have a 50-50 shot of it being great. Or a 50-50 shot of having a lot of money. So, like, sure. Let's try to find that jack. There we go. See, sometimes you just gotta believe hard enough. What did I level up? Flush, and I leveled up straight flush? Okay. Odd choice, but sure. I only have one more hand. Lord, this is brutal. Okay. Yeah, this was not the greatest idea on my part. Well, okay, I fundamentally don't understand this thing, so I've got to lock in. Good Lord. Okay. Well. Okay. So I was being very cocky, thinking that this wouldn't take me long. Okay. I mean, you know, Mrs. Wumpus just said, what did we learn? And it's like, yeah, you know. Ooh. But I mean, Michael. Hey, Eleanor, how's it going? I like Michael. Yeah, I'm going to pick up a gross Michael. A sickening Michael. You know, it's just been a long week, and I was thinking about streaming something else, and I broke down and said whatever, and now we're playing Balatro. That didn't help us directly. Well, that wasn't what we were going for, but sure. At least we did level up straights. Like I said, just tired after a long week, ready for the weekend to hit. There we go. Ooh, okay. All right. All right, sure. That does a thing. I don't think it helps us in this particular hand, but it does a thing. Sure. Well, that was a real miss. Okay. So I try to stream every weekday at like 5:30, but like again, my schedule changes fairly regularly just because my life's all up in the air right now. So yes and no, both of these are not what we're looking for. I mean, I guess I could get rid of Michael because it's kind of the plan, and then we just have Obelisk. That's, dude, okay, this is not going well. I mean, we like Obelisk. Obelisk is fine. It's just, oof. Because we lost Michael now, so it's kind of a bummer. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, when in doubt, don't take Obelisk. Or don't take Wraith. Yeah. I mean, 6, 7, 8, and so I guess we're just fishing for a 9. Pair of 8s, but there's the chance for the flush. Okay. Thank you, video game. I appreciate it. Dude, flushes are risky as hell if you don't have anything going on. Good lord. All right. Well, like I said, this may have also gone quickly, unfortunately. Okay, at least that panned out. Good God. Okay. Yeah, I just need strength. Like if we had the $1 more, I might do the Vagabond, but we don't, so we're not. Okay. Okay, surely this time it's not going to try to screw me over for a straight, right? Surely this time it's not going to try to screw me over for a straight, right? Okay, good. Good lord. All right. Ugh. Almost a straight flush. Okay. Well, there's some value. I mean, both of those are good. Well, photo. Sure. Yeah, 4 out of 5 weekdays. Yeah. Like I said, not quite daily, but often. Here, let's just throw that out there and see what happens. Okay. You know, worst case scenario, it's a pair of 2s, right? All right. Sure. Oh, yeah, we only have 2 hands. God, dude, that's so rough. Okay. Ooh-wee. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Just having 2 hands is so hard. Like, good lord. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but not helpful because it won't win us the thing. Let's see. Let's pitch these. We got a royal flush. Okay. Not going to turn down a royal flush. Why not? There we go. 5 doll hairs. Shoot the moon seems iconic almost, right? We're shooting the moon with our constellation and our rocket. That's kind of hilarious, actually. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was ordained. Well, and we got dealt 2 queens. Like, good lord, all right. I mean, if we're just going to get the spice and we got Delta, all right. I mean, like I said, we're going to play what the good lord sees fit to give us. Because I'm God's own Balatro player. Yeah, I'm not, for what it's worth. But, you know what? Kind of have strength. We can pick back up Michael. I'm just saying. What's the boss? Play 5 cards. Huh. Is this a cheeky Matador pickup and grind for money? I mean, we'd get $8, so it's not like grinding for money. But high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. And that's a flush with a queen. Yeah, $8. And then that should win it for us. Dude, that panned out. Okay, cool. Hey, we made $8. It is 6:06. Okay. And there's Supernova. Like, bro, we are in the sky up here. Again, these do not synergize. I will probably sell Shoot the Moon shortly. But there's our flat mult. There's our times mult. There's our money. We just need chips. What have we played the most of it? We've played a high card, a flush, a full house, and a straight flush. So we aren't really like hand committed quite yet. I picked this up for the meme. I don't know if it's actually going to live with us, but still. Let's level up full house. Let's see, and then pick something that's actually viable. Okay. Well, we have a queen. That probably wasn't terribly worth it, but I don't think the 2 pairs necessarily worth it. Let's just play a pair. Yeah. Don't care about Luchador. Yeah, this one's stinky. I mean, I feel like having an extra queen is good, but just having less cards in our deck so we consistently get the queens is better. Yeah. Okay, well, our full house seems to be pretty well leveled up at this point, annoyingly. That's a 9, and none of these are queens, so... Nope, let's pitch this ace, too. We did not get a queen. That is problematic for us. Let's do that. Yeah, we need a good queen and something of actual value. I think this pair should work. Nope. Balls. Okay. Well, going for the flavor didn't work. Who'd have thought? So if you don't know this challenge, you only have 4 Joker slots and you start with a Constellation and a Rocket. And you start with the 2 vouchers that means that planets will show up more in your shops. So the challenge is getting far enough for this to earn you enough money to be able to consistently buy planets to boost this. What I'm trying to do is pick up Jokers that are actually like decent enough to carry us through to the mid game so that we can make this good enough to carry. It's just, you know, doing that. That is the best scaling molt Joker in the game. It just means we need money, which is hopefully going to be provided by the Rocket. This is short term. Okay. I think we literally just play something that contains a pair and we're fine. So I think we will discard all of these. There's some 7s. Hey, full house. There we go. That contains a pair. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. $6. And 2. Let's see. I'm actually going to open this and probably skip it for the flat molt. Or we pick up the best Joker. The Space Joker. We pick up Space Joker, obviously. I don't think this kills us. And like, as soon as we get going, like this will be way better. I can't believe there was a blueprint in that pack. That is wild. I mean, now we're less beholden. Yeah, I was about to say, it's not compatible with the Rocket. And I guess 1.1 times 1.1 is better than nothing. So let's see. Let's do that. And then 1.1 twice. Okay, so we have to... We don't have any... Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah, that might not. I might have needed the... Yeah, I definitely needed the 2. The pair. Crap. I should have sold a red card, even though the red card can carry you for forever. Ugh, this is thinky. Just getting past the early game, because as soon as you're into the mid to late game and you're earning enough money off Rocket, you're fine. It's just getting there. This is real thinky. That is going to be a real ishy flush. Let's see. Okay. Well, we got hosed there, and that was kind of on me. I was greedy. And we got further hosiery, so... Shh. We're gonna pretend like that one didn't happen. Cop didn't see it, I didn't do it. Okay. Let's see, is it better to... There's more clubs in my deck than... Refer to my earlier comment. Okay, now we actually have something going. Good lord. There we go. Jeez. Jeez. I mean, throwback is real good. And that is just decent flat malt. Let's see what's in here first. I mean, if you're talking about decent flat malt, we're talking about banana. So, I mean, I think banana probably just lets us win off a pair, but okay. Or it could just give us a full house again. I'm fine with that too. Well, that banana was short-lived. Who's surprised? Not me. Ooh-wee. Okay. Yeah. And then, I mean, there has to be something of value in here or else we're in trouble. Sure, let's just hope to get super lucky. Like that. Jesus. Okay. I'm cool with getting lucky like that. That's fine by me. Maybe, no. Okay. Let's see. I think pretty much any flush will get us the rest of the way there. So let's do that. Okay. So. $16, $32, $52 is pretty good. Level up full house. See what's in here. Judgment gives us a sock. I mean, the money train's flowing. No. Sure. You know what? This is weird. Real weird. But it might pan out if I can find some face cards that are diamonds. Or not. Okay. Hopefully a 3x flush with a 1.4 is enough. It is. Sweet. Okay. That is not going to do it. Neither is that. Let's open this so we can keep strengthening our strengths. Sure. 2 pair. Yeah. Once again, we're leaning on diamonds for some reason. You know what? Diamonds have betrayed me. Hearts. I mean, it's not a flush, but it is a straight. that will hopefully get us some money. Shit. God, this is rough. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, that's not going to do it. Yep. Shit. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I mean, sometimes you're just throwing yourself at the wall and hoping that RNG helps you eventually. That was probably too greedy. Sure. That is not the club I was looking for, so we might as well itch and try to find a better one. Okay. Play a subpar flush that won't get us all the way there, and then a full house that I think would have. So, yeah. I know it's fine. We'll make $4. It's all right. Okay. Yeah, that's... We're still leaning on diamonds, I guess. Sure. You know what? I'm going to hold on to that ace just in case we have to play a pair of aces. I mean, we'll make $2, right? That puts us above the interest cap. It's fine. Okay, cool. Good. Lord. That's $5. That'll be lovely. Okay. Because I'm not married to the rough jib. What we need is a joker that actually does anything. Oh my god. Let's open this. You know, if this is going to be our source of money right now, it'll have to be okay for a second. Yep. Oh, that's rough. And this is only a 1.3. Okay. Spades are debuffed. Sure. Okay. That's $5. Okay. Okay. Rockets leveled up. We made some money. Temperance would give us $9. That would give us 6. This would require us to play the same hand back to back, which is really hard. It'd be different if we had a bunch of levels and like pairs or high card, but we don't. The only thing we really have a bunch of levels in is 2 pair, and that's not great. I think one way or another we buy this, get up to 21. This is rough. Here, let's open this. That did not help. Okay. That's not helpful. Yeah, because, I mean, unless we find flat mult, we just kind of die. So... Or unless we get Delta 4 of a kind, which would be awesome, don't get me wrong, but odds are slim. Getting slimmer. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think I have a... I don't think flush gives me 800 points. Damn it. We were shy by 11. That's... Dude, okay. This is brutal. Like, I don't even know what I was supposed to do there, you know? Like, that was just rough. I really whiffed it on that first one. That's a flush that sucks. I mean, I guess we just need a jack for that to pan out. And we got there. Okay, cool. Good. Good lord. All right. This challenge is kicking my ass. Okay, a planet, and then God, something with molt on it. I had to say something. I should have specified. It's fine. This is actually a really good tarot card if that is our molt scoring at the moment. I mean, I guess I probably want to start turning like all of my face cards into that, because if we come across a sock, we've really got the stew going. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Let's see. One, just Venus is fine. Sort by suit. Discard. There we go. Like I said, that should be more than enough. Carries. This is now at $3. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean, at some point we're just buying every planet we can. Screw it. Because I just like 3 of a kind. Okay. Yep. I mean, we're real beholden to that one hand type, so it's fine. I guess that means we're on the flush plan, just kind of in general, but yep. And of course, it's not going to give us anything that actually says the word flush on it, but we'll do what we have to do. I mean, that's a flush. It's just not a good one. Screw it. I think we play one. And then, because we only have so many discards, like, we do kind of have to be careful. Okay. Meaning we're through this boss. It's just, I mean, 50 chips if it contains a pair. Thanks, bud. Let's see. Do we check in here? That's sure. I'm willing to burn it down a little bit. It's fine. Okay. I mean, that's... I am going to do that for the Emperor instead of holding it for a second world. That may have been a terrible idea, but... you know what? I did say that about making our face cards. Okay, let's Emperor. A Chariot and a Justice. I mean, that's a 4 of a kind of queens, which is kind of cool. Let's Chariot a queen. And then play a flush. Because it contains a pair and we'll get the buffs. So that's $5. This is as high as we've gotten. Yep. Because we've kind of got a get out of jail free card if we need it. Crap. How much did we score previously? I don't remember. Click, please. Let's see. Let's play a pair. Okay, I mean, that does get us halfway. So maybe this 3 of a kind, because I'm trying to preserve as many spades as we can. Yeah, we've leveled up 3 of a kind a decent amount. Okay. Hi, Rough Jim. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah. Rank a pair of 7s. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Well, not her, but try to find another 3, I guess. Yeah, 3 of a kind. Do that. Yeah. Okay. So Like I said, in an effort to set us up to not die. There's a Jupiter. Okay. I mean, I guess we just buy both of them. See what's in here. Oh, that's a... Yep. Okay. Let's Justice and then Fool to bring the Justice back, because that's kind of what's saving our ass right now. Well. Put the glass at the end. I'm about to say that ought to do pretty well. Cool. And we didn't lose our guy, so that's awesome. Okay, now we're in $7. See, like I said, once you get past that initial, like, you know, butt clench, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need to go back to suit. Discard. Discard. Okay. Same battlefield. All right. Let's... Yep, there's the glass. All right. I was like, it's going to happen just because that's my whole life playing this game. But, I mean, that's pretty trash, but it's better than 50 chips. So, like, just a flat malt is pretty good. Let's look in here really quick. I guess this is decent just because we do need, like, some glass and let's us Emperor. Okay. That's pretty gross. We like that. We enjoy that immensely. Neptune. Yeah, Mercury. Again, like, the choice on that was kind of minimal. It's more about this part. So now he's at 2.5. We have better flat malt now. Okay, pitch those. Pitch those. Okay. I mean, it's not amazing, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, good enough. Ooh, this is gonna be tight. That's what she said. Yeah, I hate myself too. All right, we need more Joopy Joops. Ooh, money spade. Diamonds are debuffed. What are we gonna do? Here's a radical idea. I think we're gonna play spades. Okay. Well, the lucky cards aren't with us this particular run, but at least we're getting somewhere. Yeah. I mean, and this voucher may be incredibly necessary if we come across is the goad the one for spades? I mean, we could just make a bunch of money, right? I enjoy making a bunch of money. More money? No more money. Okay. But, yeah, if they're going to give me money, I'm going to take it. If they're going to sell me buffs for a Joker that I'm leaning on, I'm going to take it. That seems like a trap. Dude, 3 of a kind pulling through. Okay. Well, I mean, to prove a point, let's see if 3 of a kind, yeah. Ooh. Yep. See what's in here. So that would give it 6 more, which I mean isn't quite enough to warrant that. We haven't skipped at all, so that's not helpful. Okay. Crack this. High Priestess? High Priestess. We'll take High Priestess. There we go. Cool. All right. Shit. I mean, we've leveled up high card a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. Of course. So not only do I have to play my other steel card, I have to risk glass, which is annoying, but... Damn it. Oh, great. We've played glass 3 times and it broke 2 out of those 3 times. What is this 1 in 4 bullshit? Sure. Spades? That is a good spade. Oh, I am an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. Awesome. I'm an actual idiot. The whole reason I bought the reroll voucher was to reroll this particular boss blind. Yeah, we gotta get... Yeah, this is not gonna happen because I'm an idiot. Great. Oh my god, dude. Okay. God, I wish I could read. I promise I learned how to read. I promise. I just forgot somewhere along the line. Ugh, God. Give me a king. Come on. Yep. Yep. There it is. And now it's not useful. Okay. Dude, this is a challenge. I mean, that is by its very nature what it is, but... I mean, we could just really go for broke. No, we'll do the smart thing. Money. Scaling malt. And money. Yeah. Sure. We'll take $4 and scaling malt. I'm cool with that. I mean, do we... Well, because now... Yeah, nope. I mean... The problem with him is that really the only strength we have is that we can... Well... True. Cool. Yeah, let's crack this. Judgment. Okay, well, that's awesome. Great. What the hell? Watch it not give me a 10. He said, watch it not give me a 10. Okay. All right. I don't think that's going to be enough. Nope. Damn it. Well. Probably wasn't advised. Good lord. Okay. Dude, we've seen a lot of the first ante of this game. I mean, a guaranteed rare. Okay. We need good flat mult that doesn't require us to do a bunch of bullshit right now. That is not it. We need that. Let's sell this and then buy the buffoon pack. Neither of those are flat mult that do anything for us right now. So that is a problem. I think out of sheer paranoia, let's discard these. These. Okay, sure. Turn the 1 into a... Yeah, this isn't going swimmingly either. Try that. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Amy? You know, I'm... Long day at work, tired. Balatro seemed like the solution, but I am struggling deeply. Yeah, I mean, just a level and everything. I wish that triggered this, but it does not. Yeah. What's going on with you? Oh man, this is brutal. Full house being the next thing, but of course the one thing we have a pair of is over here. Yeah, just pitch those. Well, it's not awesome, but it's not bad either. That'll do it. Shooey. Okay. I mean, that's chips. That is indeed chips. Yes, please. Baseball card fucking rocks right now. Okay. What have we leveled up? Everything and then full house and 2 pair. We've got... Technically we have 2 pair, but I don't want to use those. Well, I mean, if we have one of them, like, whatever. Right? Yeah, see, baseball card's pretty good. $10. There's some more mult for our guy over there. You know, if this has a hermit in it, so be it. Okay. Don't care about tower. Do care about you. Cool. Let's keep buffing up our boy. He's a very buff man. We're gonna take the reroll voucher and just hope we draw a bunch of face cards. Oh wow, we didn't. Look at that. Okay, video game. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, hey. Did we earn a bunch of money? Technically, no. Did it pan out, though? Yeah, it did. Okay. 3 of a kind, flush. I think we do 3 of a kind. For whatever reason, flushes just aren't vibing for me this particular, like, day. Once again, like, no face cards at all. Let's pitch all of these. Let's pitch all of these. Okay, I think we did level up full house a little bit, so that's pretty good. Okay. Like I said, we're still in trouble. Like, oof. But, let's see, Supernova's not uncommon, and I want an uncommon to replace Midas Mask. Sure. Full house is more likely than 4 of a kind. Jupiter. Probably wasn't worth going down that far on money right now, but it'll be okay. It's fine. Yeah, actually, it was probably viciously unnecessary to play all three of them. I probably would have rather had the money, but it's fine. Is that an uncommon chips joker? Ooh. I will take an uncommon chips joker. Okay. And then just we try to play spades when possible. Okay. Is this ideal? No. Is it fine? Yes. By a lot. Okay, so now we just need to start slowly shifting our whole deck into spades and keep ramping our boy. Okay. Sure. Shoo-wee. The wall. Okay. I don't have Midas Mask anymore, so a little less important, but at least we got one of them in there, and that put us to the next threshold, so. Okay. Sure to both of those. We're slowly shifting everything into spades. That will be better. Dude, you could have at least given me another spade. Like, come on. Yeah, more than halfway. Woof. Okay. Like I said, I think this will work. It's just, ugh, annoying that it had to be like that. Okay. Uranus. World. Give me a world. There we go. That's a world. I mean, temperance is tempting, but world. Let's do that. Okay. Sure. Okay, so we have to clear 20k, which is a lot, but not impossible. It just depends on how much Balatro wants to bone me right now. Let's see if that works. Come on. A lot of chips. Yes. Okay, good. We got through it in one, and we got to 25. So that was our main goal. We made a bunch of money. Cool. Excellent. We do want to increase our hand size because having bigger hand size means flush easy. Leveling up flush more. 3.2 malt. Yep. Hold on to our gold face cards. Sweet. Okay. The build works. It's just as we ramp up, we'll get better and better. What we need to do is get like a trance. That would be perfect out of here. We did not get there. However, there aren't a lot of spades in here, and money is money. We didn't even lose a spade, so it's fine. Okay, sure. Make our spades slightly better. And then we just spend some money rolling and buying planets. And only planets, because we have both of those vouchers that make planets show up. There we go. Yeah, you know, at that 0.1, worth it to me, because now he's at 4x. Okay. Yep. Let's see if we can get any gold in our hand. Okay. let's pitch these. See if we can get more gold in our hand. We did. Cool. I probably discarded a little over greedy for that, but it's fine. Mo money. Okay. Okay, now I just need to not flub this. That's really the only push. More spades? I mean, it's not more spades, but that's the chance to turn other things into spades. I'm definitely not taking any of that. Cool. All right. The arm. TNS Armas. You know what? We're not risking it. It's fine. I have other sources. Okay. It will pump flush down a little bit, but I don't think it matters. It does not. Lovely. Okay. That's a bunch of money. That's a really good voucher. I love that 2 pairs up there with flush. Okay. I mean, I think we take a High Priestess here, kind of no matter what it spits out, so. Give me a decent spade. That is technically a decent spade. I should have been more specific. That is on me. We can play straight. I mean, that is a flush. Let's see if we can get more gold in our hand. We cannot, so that's fine. Okay. $3 is $3. We'll take it. It's fine. Like I said, we're now comfortably past the score limit for ante-8. So the issue is, like, we have not been able to turn our deck into a lot of spades. So we're kind of struggling there. World. Damn it. World. Damn it. I mean, that will give me more planets. I think we're probably good where we're at. I mean, of all the negatives it could give me, that's a really good one. Because just in case we come across the your spades don't work guy, we could do something about that. Okay, let's throw that out there. Nice. I mean, like I said, we're in the money now. It's just the everything else about it. This does raise my spade. This does raise my spade density at least, and one of those is really good. That does nothing for us. Okay. I mean, the retrigger would be nice, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, no gold, but that's fine. Okay. Huh? Nope. I was like, come on, hit me with something. Nah, right, whatever. It's fine. Okay. This ended up being a lot more thinky than I wanted it to be. Who's surprised? Surely not me. World? Give me a world? No? Okay. Let's make you a lover boy. And then Emperor Star. Which is kind of useless to me. That is a decent spade. Sure. That's thinky. Because it's what, an extra 250 chips? So it's not quite 2x. And I would be going from, I'd be like 33 versus 5. So I do think this is better. And this is already at 5. Like I said, if that killed me, that's fine. But I think objectively that is stronger, but I could be wrong. Let's find out. Okay, no, that was way stronger. Okay, good. That means I could even trade this out. Like I said, it's only giving me... Well, I guess no, because this is negative. Or because... Yeah, ooh. Well... I mean, I guess I'm cracking 400 either way. So I could test this. Because I have 3 uncommons. I watched back last night's VOD and realized I had a trading card and wasn't looking at it closely enough. I think it's more important for me to clear crap out of my deck. Come on, give me a world. I mean, $20. Or turn something into a good spade. $20. I mean, it'll ramp this faster, so I'll take it. There's photograph. Which, like, thanks, but... Yep. Nope. Pretty good. Okay, so with this hanging out over 6, I just don't think copying this is better. It is like another 3x, so I mean, it is good, but I think having a times 12 or having a times 36 is better. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, what have we leveled up as much? 2 pair. I mean, 2 pairs better than a flush right now. No, it's not because of the mult. 3 of a kind is worse. Kinda. But like, only just. Here. I mean, there's no way a straight is even remotely as close, right? As a 3 of a kind, or just a flush. You know what? We're gonna trust and believe. Sometimes belief is all you need. There we go. Oh, I didn't even need to play the gold one. Oh well. It's fine. Okay. Another negative. I wish it was an uncommon, but sure. Oh, that's going to copy that. No, thank you. Yeah, you know. We like straights. Not in that way. It is June, but... yeah. There we go. Okay. I lose $1 for every card played. Ugh. How rude. Well, I guess that means we just need to do it in 1, right? He said, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'll lose $5. It's fine. That +1's real relevant. Cool. You know what? Just because Venus is behind, why not? Like I said, we need to increase our density of spades, but not like that. Ooh. Hey, 6.9. Nice. Crimson Heart. One random joker disabled every hand. That's annoying, but we have our out for it, so it's fine. Money? Nah, Lucky Card didn't give us money. We'll make our own money. 1,000,000 points. Hey, 7x. We're gonna ruin it. All right. Sure. Aries. Sure, we take levels in Jupiter. Okay. Yeah, I'm worried that from here on, each of these challenges may take a whole stream to itself. Yeah, I mean, just literally any planet is fine. It's not worth risking it. Of course. I could have gotten away with it, but still. $20. See? Don't even have to be that worried about it. Well, we definitely don't need DNA. I don't even know why I bought seed money. That was stupid. Whatever. Sure. Sure. Okay. So he's at 8 now. That's pretty good. Money. Nope. No wheels. That's fine. It wasn't really worth the $3, to be honest. I probably should have saved it to roll harder. Yeah, that's what we were looking for. Levels in the Joopy Joops. And the Jupiters. Alright, one more planet. Ooh, 2 more planets. Alright. Okay. That's hilarious, actually. You know what? Here, for the sake of it, just because. Why not? It's 2 more chips. Why not? Okay. Good lord. I aced it. Yeah, it took a while. Holy hell. All right. Well, that's that. God, that was actually, like, wildly difficult. Like, that took me more tries than any other challenge has taken me. So I'm nervous to see what 5-card draw is like. Yep, no hand size increasers. Except the vouchers, I guess, that you can get. But way more discards, 7 joker slots. So if we can get a riffraff early, that'll get out of hand. And yeah, Golden Needle is going to be hard just because you only have 1 hand. Cruelty is obviously going to be rough. And then Jokerless is just, you can't get jokers at all. Yeah. So. Very difficult. Okay. Well, that's all to come up. Here, let's lock back in on a gold stake run for Anaglyph. You know, for the memes, let's do it really quick. And like worst case scenario, we're here for a little bit, but I think that is a good enough. Yep. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I just wanted to play Balatro. I love this game. It makes my head hurt sometimes, but it is very fun. I have gold staked with both of these because of course I have, which means we're going to sell this and pick up Odd Todd, which is fun because we sold an even for an odd. I honestly probably should have picked up the Jimbo, but alas, I didn't. And here we are. Yeah, I think we just try for nothing, I guess. Lord. Cool. Thank you for giving me a spade. Good Lord. This game loves to hurt me. All right. Hey, buy your friend a Coke. Especially considering what we're doing, that was actually kind of great. That's actually kind of synergistic with what we've got going on. Cool. Let's find some even cards to make not even anymore. Preferably. Okay. Sure. And then. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is just more mold. It's the same amount of scoring cards, so it's fine. 800. Anthony. Oh, I mean, I guess we're looking for hack, really. I mean, sure. More chips, because I guess. And then, I mean, I guess just for some strength, we could do this. And then this is now worth $5. So we ended up better than we did, I guess. Let's cut the sixes. And then pitch everything that's not this 1-9. Sure. Yep. All right. We've got a lot of chips rolling around. Not a lot of actually, like, good stuff happening. I mean, that is flat malt. It's just not amazing. Here. We've managed to play a decent number of... Okay, sure. Nah, I don't like winning. It's cool. Lovely. Get rid of our even card. Why didn't I put the 2 in there? All right. Let's put the 2 in there this time. There we go. Good God. Okay. Well, there's our chance to get rid of some 6s, even though we just cut 2 6s, but you know. What's life without a little whimsy, huh? Speaking of. No Emily. Bummer. All right. You were fun. Get out of here. I know we just saw the Scholar, but this just makes me happy, so it's fine. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think we pick up death. Yeah. Yeah. 8, 6, jack. Turn this 4 into an ace. Dude, we're just gonna end up with a bunch of aces. I'm kind of okay with that. There we go. Another full house. Sweet. We're scaling decently at the moment. I mean, it's fine for right now. There's our negative tag. I need that voucher from the shop, though. I don't think that does what I want it to, so we will just pitch everything that's not what's going to win us this game. Give me another ace. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now all I have to do is pray there's another negative tag somewhere, because that may have just really boned me in the long run. But like I said, really wanted this voucher. I guess here we'll discard out of the middle. Yeah. Hey, we got lucky. It was actually 2 aces. Nice. Just barely, but nice. Okay, that's a really good voucher. Let's roll with that. Okay. Goodbye. No. Never punished. Never punished. There we go. Never punished. Okay. Level up straight flush 3 times. 12 times. Some 7s. Okay, pair of 9s, pair of 7s. I don't believe in the 7s. I feel like the 7s are out to get me. I was wrong. Who'd have thought? Who's to say? Ooh. I don't even think a 4 of a kind is better right now. Oh, well. Ooh. Well, 2 pairs actually pretty good, too, because I think we've played quite a few at this point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we are falling off, unfortunately. Take $8. 2 times, for whatever reason. I mean... Here, so they're not quite as like locked into trying to play a full house. Although it's annoying that I said that and then I leveled up full house and not 2 pair, but whatever. All right, needle me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 can go away. I mean, that is a full house. I got punished because if I had been able to draw an ace, I would have been fine. All right. Well, like I said, that was going to be a quick one anyway. It's fine. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. Like I said, other games will be coming. I just like really wanted to play Balatro, and so that's what we were doing. Follow me on socials. Watch me be bad at on Twitter and Bluesky. Watch me bad at stuff on Instagram to kind of see what I'm going to be playing each day. Like I said, I do stream. I try to stream every weekday, but I give myself the grace to drop out of one of those. Probably next week it'll be Friday, so expect me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But Tuesday is also like a birthday in the family, so like don't quote me on that. But like I said, follow me on socials to see when I'm gonna stream and what. We are gonna do some other stuff other than just Balatro, I promise. But beyond that, you know, if you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you checking out my Balatro content. It doesn't get as many views as my Souls stuff, but I guess that's kind of expected. Balatro's now not as hype as it once was because it won the Game of the Year last year. Now a bunch of people are playing it for free on PlayStation, but you know, either way, leave a comment. Let me know if my streamer luck finally ran out, and that's why it took me so long on Blast Off and taunt me about how quick you were able to get through it. But yeah, that's going to do it. I've been Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Thanks a million for being here, and thanks a million for watching. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Bye.